Friends, again, my second time. I'm very, very happy to be here. And I'm scared. It makes me think of a time a few years ago when my daughter and I were at the Santa Cruz beach with my grandson, who was about 11 at the time, and had a skateboard. He was learning to surf, in the waves. And there was this huge, huge, high cliff. I couldn't even, I can't, higher, like a, 4-story building or 5-story building, just a huge cliff on the left. And as my daughter and I were sitting and enjoying the sun and watching my grandson learning to skateboard, not skateboard, but surf, um, we just noticed at the top of that cliff, these men would be just like running off of it and diving long, long, long way into the ocean. And it wasn't that far from shore, actually. It was amazing. And it was so fun to watch. They just come, they do it and they have different styles. Some would just come up, look around, and dive, let go. But there was this one that held up the others, because what he would do, he would come up to the edge, look down, and stand there and look down and wouldn't jump. And this, we were there a long time. And this just happened repeatedly. Many, just a repeat of the same thing until he didn't jump. And when we were there, I think he left, because we were there for quite a long time. But I think that's the way life is that we want to do things, but there's something that holds us back. And so then I asked myself, why am I doing this in that case? Since I identify with that guy that would come up, look around for a fair piece of time and go back. But no, I want to jump. I want to jump. Why? Here's why. Because, dear ones, we are living in extremely challenging times. A change is going on in our earth and in our universe, unlike anything that the humankind has ever known. And I don't know about you, but I'm guessing it's just so prevalent, it's so prominent, it's such an upheaval in our earth, and people are losing their jobs, and there's just so much suffering because we are coming into a new age, and the new age is the age of that the prophets and sages of thousands of years ago promised the golden age, the in a Christian Christian, is the Lord's Prayer, the most common prayer perhaps in the world. Maybe it's just Western world. Our Father which art in heaven, like addressing God, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. This is the change that the whole earth and our whole human family is going through. I see that with a lot of certainty, but the certainty is that it's what's resonating for me, from what I hear from neuroscientists, physicists. There's just a huge a joining, coming together of science and spirituality, and yeah, just so much is coming forth. It's been knowledge has been a dearth of knowledge, and now it's all flooding. We're just learning all these new things, new inventions in this new world. So why am I doing this? Because I've been given something to share. But guess what, dear friends? You have too. Each one of us have. And I want this program essentially to be a personal experience. When I say experience, I meant to say experiment. I want to grow myself and learn more about, my core essence, all of our core essence, the brilliance, the genius, the creativity. We have no idea. I know I have a sense because I hear so many people talking about this. And so this group is it's an experiment for all of us to come in and hand in hand, heart in heart, be ourselves, to discover, to uncover our essence and the beauty and the magnificence of who we truly are. And by coming together and being ourselves as is, I think, the hardest thing in the world to do, because we've been trained to cover and be nice and be all these things, our fake self. But here is where we come to support one another, to be real, to be as is. And in this experiment, we learn from each other. It's an equal playing field. I learn from you, you learn from me, we learn from one another. And that is what makes up the universe. That's I'm starting, and I'm jumping off the cliff, and I just have a knowing that it's what we all need to do to support one another, to be who we are and discover the incredible, beyond what the mind can ever comprehend, the magnificence of who we are, and come to know ourselves. Thank you for listening. Bye for now.